Com.
Now, your first alert forecast from Live 5 News.
4th of July on the way tomorrow. It's going to be a hot one. Earlier on this evening, I already heard some fireworks outside here in West Ashley, so definitely play it safe tomorrow if you have any of those planned for you. Quickly moving to the tropics, though, of course, we continue to track Beryl this evening. It continues to remain a Category 4 hurricane, barely. It's at 130 mile per hour maximum sustained wind speeds. Thankfully, it's moving away from Jamaica, eventually moving toward the Cayman Islands throughout the day tomorrow, Yucatan Peninsula as we head really into Friday and possibly the early weekend. This is expected to make landfall along the Yucatan coastline sometime maybe into early Friday morning as a Category 1 or even 2 hurricane. So a strong system out there. It'll move back over warm ocean water, that is the Gulf of Mexico, before making another landfall either in Mexico or southern Texas. You can see that bubble there. It's what we call the cone of uncertainty with the National Hurricane Center. They draw this to just show you how much spread there is and how much uncertainty we're actually forecasting toward the end of that forecast. So this will continue to change over the next few days. Stay with us as we continue to monitor Beryl. You can see we also still have that same area of showers and storms that's been trying to develop as it moves into the Caribbean. Only has about a 20% chance of developing, kind of following the footsteps of Beryl. We have what's called upwelling. Whenever we get a strong hurricane like Beryl, it brings a lot of that cold water from the deepest parts of the ocean to the surface. So it kind of really throws a wrench in the plans for storms behind it to follow with that strong kind of trend. So thankfully, that's one positive thing that Beryl is doing for us so far this hurricane season. Looking live outside, back to the here and now. You can see we are dry, calm tonight, 91 degrees. Looking at our almanac here, 91. That's our average high temperature as well. Record high set back in 2019, 98 degrees. Record low temperature only in the 60s, 76 degrees this morning at the airport. So really not cooling off so much for those overnight lows. No surprise there, though. Live radar right now, you can see we still have that stationary front kind of stalling out to our south. That's good and bad news because we have high pressure just to the north of us. It'll keep most of us dry throughout your 4th of July. Temperatures tomorrow afternoon. Check it out, 2 o'clock, 94 degrees. Hot. Also humid. Of course, how is it actually going to feel? Yes, it's going to be in the 90s, but we all know humidity comes into play. By 11 o'clock Thursday morning, already feeling like we're in the 90s. And then as we move into the afternoon, you can see around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, still feeling like it's in the 90s. And then we start to hit those triple digits with our heat index monitor here. And then we'll get even warmer. Those heat indices will be even higher as we move through Friday and the weekend. So getting used to the heat once again. For tomorrow, your 4th of July, we mentioned this earlier, but the slight chance of a pop-up shower and storm, you know how it is, summertime, July. We always have that slight chance of a sea breeze storm popping off. We could see that early tomorrow afternoon. Good news is it'll be dry just in time for the fireworks, whatever you have going on tomorrow night around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Rain free, no issues for that 4th of July forecast. You can see for the weekend, the heat is going to stick around or in the 90s both days. A little bit better of a rain chance on Sunday, but heat index values will be in the triple digits as we move throughout the weekend.
A heads up if you've shopped at Trader Joe's recently, the company is recalling a popular candle due to what it calls a